Peggy 3.
Hello, I'm Sami Cetin. I'm the Super Mario Kart world record holder of Mario Circuit 1 for Super Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo console. And I'm here with my niece Leyla Hasso today.
Hi, I'm Leyla. I'm the female world champion of Super Mario Kart.
And today we're about to play on the Nintendo Wii U time. A good idea maybe, because we had one heavyweight and one lightweight. Normally the heavyweights have a very heavy steering, and I did find that with Donkey Kong. On the first track the corners were fine for him and I was able to speed ahead and I won the race. But when we got to the second and third race, Leyla got the wins there, and I think maybe Yoshi steers better around some of those sharper corners. So I think again it's going to be quite good to experiment with different characters and see how it went. But Leyla will probably tell you a bit more about Yoshi's steering, how it went for the second and third race, where she got victories.
Yeah, Yoshi's steering is very easy, and it was nice to have a different change, because when I play Super Mario Kart I'm used to playing the heavyweights, and it was good to play Yoshi because it felt like the turning was different, but it felt a lot easier and a lot smoother, and I think maybe that's where Sami sort of went wrong, maybe because he wasn't used to the controls of the game. He maybe should have tried something else, but I was happy with how it went because I beat him and that's always good. So
that's good. We're used to the heavyweights in the original SNES game because they have the fastest top speed, so I always like to try them in the new games, and I think the heavyweights are quite good in Mario Kart Wii. So after some experimentation we'll see who the best characters are in each track in Mario Kart 8. Basically the first thing that I think took me really well was the graphics. The controls obviously were, every new Mario Kart game is very different with the controls, so it did take a little while to get into. I think that every character has different driving stats, and that will play well on how well you do on each track. But otherwise graphically, and I think the redesign with having the old magnetism and going round loop to loop with the cars, I think that's a very good idea. So there's a lot to explore in the game, and I think it's a good combination of the previous versions so far. So what did you think?
I thought it was really fantastic how all the graphics were they were just so like crisp, and you could just see, it was like you could see everything in the background of the tracks, and it's a really nice sort of game so you can play with your family, and it's something new for everyone with the gravity and everything, so I think it's a really nice addition to it.
Has been out, and firstly I'm very pleased to see that's been going this long, and I hope it keeps going on for many years in the future. Obviously the original Mario Kart was maybe based around real life go-karting tracks, which are quite small, quite flat, the traditional racing track with the original Mario circuits, but then it introduced the Ghost Valleys and Bowser Castles and the Rainbow Road, which have been keep going on for all the newer versions. So I've had a go on a couple of the new tracks on Mario Kart 8, and I think the designs are just getting better and better, more interesting as well, with the new Ghost House track where you go all upside down, everything in the track, and at the end this special thing where you don't know what angle you're going to come out and you actually come out sideways. So putting these things into the design I think are very thoughtful. I think the controls for us obviously very difficult because we're used to the original version where you can do very fine jumping and steering right by the edge of the road, jumping over gaps and things, which is what we're used to. So it's a very, very different style, but I think every gamer has their own kind of style in the game, and they'll adapt to whichever game is best for them.
I think it's graphically amazing, and that's all I can sort of say about it. It's really, really, really good.
Yeah, I think the graphics really took us this time, the changes and the design of the tracks.